Hi, this is John. As we've talked about some of the things to prepare yourself for when disaster happens, I think I neglected to give you the most important thing, and that is a 72-hour kit. I think that's where you need to start, and I failed on that. So we're doing a video on that today. FEMA that's what they push. They say that you need at least 3 days of provisions, because they're going to need at least 3 days. As we've seen in the recent disasters, I personally think it's more like a week. But I'm here at Walmart. We're going to check Walmart and the dollar store on what you can put together here. I did order just one of those pre-made ones that are really not too expensive. And we're going to compare the two and see what you should do, what you think you should do. It'll give you a good starting point. So yeah, hopefully you can hear us in the store and it's not too bad, but come on with us and we'll get going on that. One of the things I would add to the kits that you would buy, the pre-made kits, is a tarp. For some reason, they never come with a tarp. So you've got just a cheap 6x8 tarp. I'd probably, if at least one, but that's what I would do. And they're $5. You can go, that's light duty. You can go medium duty for a couple dollars more, or heavy duty, but light duty is going to keep your pack light. So that's what I would do. And the other thing I would do is a pair of gloves. Let's go find them. Here's a cheap pair of work gloves. They're $3. These ones, at least get these. If you want to upgrade, go some more protection, something like these with the knuckle, or even better, these. A little bit of padding. This will protect your hands with pretty much anything. These ones are $15.48, and these are $12.98. So I would go with these. And these ones are $2.97. So at least do these. You could go with these. 3 pairs for $6.48. My bifocals weren't working. Oh yeah, we got some N95 masks here, respirator masks. That'll help with anything. Oh, here's a whole thing of them for $21, but those are $7 for, I think, 4. So that's what I would do. I would add to the kits. Oh yeah, here's a cheap multi-tool. I don't know how well it'll work, but it comes with a box cutter, so you need a knife and at least a pair of pliers. Cheap multi-tool. $17.24. I always use like Leatherman or Gerber or something like that, so I have tons of them around the house. So I just throw one of my old ones in. But if you don't have that kind of stuff, a cheap one will do for a short term. And that's all this kit is for, is just short term stuff. But you could use a container like this. This is a sling pack. It's pretty decent. It's pretty tough. It's got MOLLE. It's more secure. Someone can't steal it off you. But it's $35. It's a nicer one, but that's going to hold up a lot better than these cheap backpacks you get. Let's go see what other options I have for those. All right, so this is the cheapest backpack they have at Walmart. It's $4.97. Very basic. It's going to be the same quality that you get with those basic kits that I bought. Or you can upgrade for $5 more and get this one, which is way better. It's going to be more durable. The straps come around here instead of just tying in right there where they always break off. A lot bigger. Has a sternum buckle, chest strap, and you got your water bottle pocket and stuff. So if you're going to build one and you don't have a lot of money for a container, just $10.88, and it's Ozark Trail, so it's just basic brand, but that's where they start. They have a $15 one that's got MOLLE and stuff, and it's canvas. That's canvas. This one comes with a water bottle. Do you want to upgrade? That's $30 though.
I was looking at that.
And then this one is nylon. It's got some string here to tie your stuff. So this one's a little better, just your preference and your budget. This is a SOG one. It's got your MOLLE, just a big open main compartment. Oh, it's got a couple things in there. Yeah, that's $20. Yeah, if you want to go something better than what they come in those little kits, you can do that. And then another thing I would do is I'd make sure you get some sort of wipes. I would just use regular baby wipes. They're cheaper. But you're going to need some communication. I wouldn't buy these, but you can buy Midland, or you can buy Baofeng for the same price. They're way cheaper than that at Amazon. This survival tent would actually be pretty good. And this is a real survival blanket. So not just your Mylar. It's $11, but
Bite and Sting, that's $15, but you have allergies.
there's basic first aid kit. I don't know if I would think I would make my own for that price. If you don't know how to make your own, just grab one of these. These are really good too.
That's what I was pointing up. They had the Life Straw.
The Life Straw with the filter in it, or they've got the bladder. I mean, you can go all the way up to what you want. I like these too. These are $5. You can get them wet and they'll keep you cool, but they also absorb a lot of water, so you could use it as a towel or a chamois or something like that.
They say it's a 10-in-1 survival kit.
It has a knife, water bottle hook, carabiner, saw, paracord bracelet, folding knife, multifunction whistle, fire starter, emergency blanket, and a carry case.
But it's $15.
$15, that's not bad.
Look at this little itty bitty.
I don't know. Yeah, these are cool actually. I used to have one to put it on my keychain. You're going to need a good knife somewhere at some point. But even a knife like this, well, I wouldn't use that one. I don't like the serrated. Go more like this. Even a knife like this will help you out a lot. Some food to put in there because they don't come with nearly enough food. You're going to, Mountain House is a good, decent brand. Figure one pouch is one person. I prefer using ready-made meals like Pop Top chili or soups and things like that. You can eat cold, but you can also heat up. And it has its own container to heat it up in. That's what I prefer. But I do have a lot of this stuff too, and I like that. But you're also going to need to have fires too, so matches. I don't know if the kit I bought has matches in it. We'll find that out. Bare minimum, you're going to need something like this, stormproof matches. So yeah, if you don't have any matches or lighters, at least get these waterproof, some waterproof storm matches, something like that.
Honestly, these 97-cent quick
Yes,
starters,
these were-
those all.
These work great. 1 is none and 2 is 1. So yeah, those are the things I would add to the kit if it doesn't have it in there. We actually found this one here. It's $30. It's $29.94. It's a survival kit, and it actually has quite a bit of stuff in there that it'd be worth it. It'd be a good start. The flashlight, shovel, knife, fire starting, stainless steel cable saw, paracord, water bottle, forks, whistle, scissors, carabiner, multi-tool, fire starter, mosquito net, things like that. So this would be a good add-on to a 72-hour kit because it has a lot more survival gear in it. It's kind of heavy though. It weighs probably about 5 pounds. Yeah, that's probably the tool that's in there.
$10 by itself, or you could get the kit for 30 with all that other.
Well, and it's got a folding shovel in there too. So, folding shovels are usually $10 for the cheap ones, which is probably all that's in there. But it's a good start for sure. Obviously, the more you spend, the better your gear is going to be, but you don't have to go into debt or buy all kinds of expensive stuff. It has binoculars and a little bit like that. I mean, even one of these would be good. The more of a knife, the different knives, the saw, the hatchet, you still got a light and stuff, but even one of those would be a good addition to those pre-made kits.
I've been seeing these types of things a lot. They're rechargeable.
Oh yeah,
Transformers.
you charge them with the Type-C charger, and you put them in your pocket, and they keep your hands warm and everything. And they also have a flashlight in them too.
I've seen those for a lot of the.
So yeah, and it said it's a power bank. This one said this could be a power bank, so maybe you can charge your phone on it. So that would be good.
It's $20. What's the one next to it? Just 10.
One next to it.
Or just a single?
Yeah, it's just a single. So it's 5,200 milliamp capacity, 5 to 10 hours runtime. Charging time is 2 to 3 hours. Has a flashlight. They all have flashlights built in. If you're in an area where it gets super cold, something like that is obviously, that's a good thing to have. If you don't have electricity, once they're dead though. All right, so we're over here in the food section of Walmart here at our local one, and they actually have some food storage stuff. They've got a 1-week emergency meals, $20. I don't know. Not a lot of calories per serving though, but for $20, that'd be good to have. They have a ready-made survival pack here, and it's $58. It says water, food, safety, warmth, and first aid, which is just like the one I bought, and I think it's really close to the one I have. But you can get those, and they have a 72-hour food kit right here. 72-hour food kit. $22.28. It's one person, supposed to last you 3 days. Comes in this water type container. Definitely buy one of those and throw one in if you like this kind of stuff. ReadyWise has their own too. But today
It's $44.
it's $44, but it looks like it's probably better food. This is ReadyWise. Oh yeah, way more calories. Comes in this little pouch
Sure,
too.
just shoot the back.
And it comes in this ready-made waterproof pouch too. So that's actually a pretty cool one to add to your.
Yeah, I could actually put
You could actually
outside of.
buckle it to your backpack, so it's pretty good. Yeah, ReadyWise, 18 servings.
But they said that's a favorites box. So what?
Yeah, it says it's probably a lot of pastas. Cheesy lasagna, creamy pasta vegetables, tomato basil with pasta. Apparently there's a bucket in there. All right, so some of the stuff I like to eat that's the ready-to-eat meals is just kind of like this stuff, the different flavors of your tuna fish. Now, they have these at the dollar store. They're $1.25 there because it's not the dollar store anymore. It's the $1.25 store, but they're 98 cents here. Normally $1.28, so it's not even worth it. And then you got these, Pop Tops tunas. If you want to do that, 80 cents for the great value one. All the different herbs. These are great to pop in there. Eat them right out of the pouch. They have 17 grams of protein. Not a lot of calories, but they'll get your protein count up. And then, like, these are what I was talking about with the, Pop Top chilies, things like that. You just pop it instead of having a can opener with you. They've got them on all these different soups and stuff. See, this is a regular can where you need a can opener. And with this one, you just pop it open and heat it up and eat out of the can, or eat it cold. And so that's what I prefer instead of some of these freeze-dried meals or ramen and things like that. You get actually better nutrition, even though it's high in sodium, than you do out of these freeze-dried stuff. So here's the 72-hour kit that I ordered, like I spoke about earlier in the intro. It's supposed to be an all-ready-in-one. It's from Ready America. It's a 2-person kit, 72-hour kit. Let's see what it has in it. I haven't opened it before, so we'll see. It came with its own backpack. I usually get the camouflage, but this time I got red. You want to be able to see it when you go to grab it. It's good size, fit in your car. Backpack is canvas. It doesn't look like it's the best construction, but it'll do. So there is the front pouch. Now this is the deluxe. They have a regular one for a lot cheaper, but it doesn't have some of the survival stuff in it. You have your survival whistle, blankets, 2 cheap disposable plastic or ponchos, a very basic first aid kit. It has alcohol prep pads, antiseptic towelettes, ointment, aspirin, only 2 aspirin tablets, acetaminophen, ibuprofen, one butterfly wound closure. I'll have to fix that. 6 regular size band-aids and 10 junior band-aids, and a guide. So if you don't know how to put a band-aid on, it'll tell you how to do it. So I would definitely upgrade this, but it'll do. And then this is your registration. All right, let's get into the good stuff here. We have plastic water bottle with the carabiner clip. Very important. We have water purification tablets for the water bottle, duct tape, and it is 10 yards, so 30 feet. So not too bad. Personal hygiene kit, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, mouthwash, tissue, even a comb. A second one, because this is a 2-person kit, and crank. It's a flashlight and a radio, and a siren, cell phone charger. You have to crank it for the cell phone charger. That'll take forever. That's good. Couple of nitrile or latex gloves, and these are N95, 2 N95 masks. So I assume that's 2 pairs of gloves, 2 masks, and then you have, this is the bulk of the weight in it. See what this is. Okay. In this box, we have 2 glow sticks, 12-hour green glow sticks. You have a multi-tool, very basic, it'll do in a pinch. And I think I just broke something. This is red. What is this? It's a plastic bag. And you have emergency water pouch, so about the size of a Capri Sun. It says it's 4 ounces. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, along with food rations. It's 2,400 calories total in this bar. It's good up till February 2030. Was manufactured in February 2025. Expiration date is February of 2030. So yeah, 5 years. This is supposed to be 3 days worth of food, but that only leaves you 800 calories a day. So you're gonna have to definitely add some food to your kit. But the good thing about this is you don't have to boil water for it. Is this the perfect kit? Will it do? Is it a good start? Yeah, it's a good start. I went to Walmart and I try to look up stuff to get a personal hygiene kit. Even the dollar store stuff, you're going to be spending, $10 on each kit, 20 bucks there. Lights are usually $20. So it's worth the money, but it's not the end all be all. We'll keep you alive for a day or two. Well, the rule of 3s. So it's got some water, it's got some food. Are you going to be able to hike 10 miles home with it? No. But there's a few things I would add to this before you get into anything else. First thing I would do is add a Baofeng radio. This is a UB5R with an extended range antenna. You can buy them in a kit I think I bought a 4-pack for like $60 of them. So they're not terribly expensive. The other thing I would do is water purification tablets can sometimes make the water taste nasty. So if you have a Life Straw, they're real cheap. And the good thing about these is they screw onto like a smart water bottle. Then you can fill it up wherever you fill it up, screw it onto that, and then you can just drink it through the straw and it'll purify the water for you. So I would definitely add this to it. A actual battery pack that you can charge your phone with. They're cheap nowadays. They used to be really expensive, but I think this was $15. I would definitely add that. All these battery packs have lights on them, but I would definitely add a light. This is the Boulder 90. I love the Anker Boulder 90. This is you can charge this with Type-C, recharge it with Type-C, or you can use the batteries they put. I don't know what kind of batteries they're actually called, but the ones they use in like vapes and stuff like that. So you can replace the battery or you can recharge the battery This gives you a lot more light than you're going to get from that flashlight that it came with. Also a knife. This has a ferrule rod on it. This one is just a basic blade. But you always are going to need a knife because that multi-tool not going to cut it. At least a pair of gloves that even if it's just a cheap pair of latex or cheap pair of work gloves that are $2, put something in there. You're going to need them. And then a way to make fire. These are fire starter matches. I got these. They were on clearance at Smith's, at Kroger's. There's 8 of them in there and they'll last 12 minutes. You strike it on the back here so it lights up like a match. And then you get some pretty good flame for 12 minutes while you build to build your fire. So some way to build fire besides a ferrule rod or something like that. So that's what I would immediately add to this kit. But this kit will get you started. I think it was $56 or something like that. I'll link it. It wasn't a whole lot of money for 2 people. I know the basic kit was $35, but it did not have the water bottle, the flashlight, the tools, the multi-tool. It was just very basic. And I would also add some pop top ready food for it. So anything in a can, I like the stuff in a can that you can just pop the top off and you can cook it or eat it cold if you want to. The reason I like that is because if you don't have any water, you don't need to use your precious water that you have. Water is a finite resource in an emergency. So you don't have to use water if you have ready-made meals that you can just pop the top of a can and eat it cold, or you can put it on a little fire. On the flip side, if you had dehydrated backpacking food, yes, you get more food and it's less weight, but you do have to rehydrate that with water. And if you only have this much water and you don't know where you're getting more water or whatever the situation is, you don't have to use the water, your drinking water for your food. And that's why I like the pop top food, so you don't have to use a can opener. Also, a really good thing to do, just throw a little jar of peanut butter in there if you don't have any allergies to peanuts. That's a really good thing that'll sustain you, because these ration bars, you're going to be hungry the whole time. It'll save your life for a couple of days, but it's not going to sustain you. I wanted to just buy a kit and see what it has in it to see if it's worth it to make your own or not. I've always made my own, but the way I do it is I just buy things here and there throughout when I see things on sale, and then I put them together. But if you were to go out and buy the individual things to do that, you would be probably overwhelmed with the amount of stuff you would need, the price of everything, because it adds up pretty quick. So if you buy something like this as a base, and they have these kits all the way from $30 all the way up to $300, probably even more on Amazon, as basic or as inclusive as you want, depending on your budget, it's not a bad way to go. And then as you learn more and you get more gear, you just supplement that as you go along. I hope this helps you out. I get excited about this stuff. I'll talk about it all day. And, I wasn't really into this stuff until I started writing books, started writing my novels and things. And then I got more into the survival side of prepping. And now I get really excited about it. And so I could go on all night. But I hope this helped you out and gives you a place to start. That we even saw ready-made kits at Walmart that was ReadyWise. I think it was like $60 or $70. So just find something that you like in your area, however many people you have in your family, or even just throwing something like this in your car is great, because if you get stranded on the side of the road during a snowstorm or something like that, this can help you out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to our videos. We plan on doing a lot more of this. We'll see you next time.